Welcome back everybody to my channel. It's B Stacks here, starting to you with some more of Batman the Telltale series season 1. How you guys doing tonight? How you guys doing today, wherever you are? Okay, let's talk about where we last left off. I'm gonna be sitting here for another 2 hours doing some YouTube videos. I wish I would have done it later today, but I ain't really have no concept of choice. But let's talk about, let me turn that down a little bit. Let's talk about what happened last episode in episode 1, Realm of Shadows. Like the very ending before we continue. Batman was going to the Skyline Club, I believe it was called, to pinpoint Falcone's location over the stolen chemicals, the nerve agent. He found where he was, he got into an intense battle over it, and there was some talking and fighting. Basically, this kind of still shocks me to when Falcone said it, that him and the Waynes were running a crime lord business together all around Gotham. He didn't want to believe it, so what was the one big choice I made? I arrested Falcone so Gotham could see it. Because if I threw him off, people would think Batman is bad. People already think Batman is bad to begin with, but we're going to turn this around this season, this episode. Also, you guys, let's scroll through the stats one more time. I would read them again, but I already gave out my opinion over last night's video, so just briefly go over it for a few seconds. If you need to pause the video, go ahead, but I'm only doing this for the a few seconds. Time is of the essence right now. I would have done this video an hour ago, but I'm just trying to hurry up and go through this so I can go on throughout my day. Alright, if I feel like I'm too quick, go back and pause the video so you can go through the stats. Alright, so let's continue on. Let's go back to the previous menu. Okay, we're about, alright, so that was me explaining my recent episode of episode 1, Realm of Shadows. Now we're about to continue on with episode 2. Like I said, we're down to 4 episodes left. I already completed episode 1, Realm of Shadows. Now we're about to get started on episode 2, Children of Arkham. Might as well read the description real quick, and then we might as well get started. Alright, episode 2, Children of Arkham. An old friend becomes a new adversary as Bruce learns more about the Wayne family legacy, and Batman escalates the fight against crime and corruption throughout Gotham. Sounds exciting. So, let's get started. Cause last episode, like when the cutscenes rolled through, Batman kind of went out of character. Like he started talking deep, and then he went to his regular voice. Previously on Batman the Telltale series. Once again, like I said, excuse the noise in the background, as my PlayStation fan. I have no control over it. I tried fixing it. Alright, let me be quiet for a few moments over this cutscene.
Make sure you're on the right side.
Mr. Wayne, thank you for opening your house to us. Together, we will change Gotham. Harvey Dent, Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Vicky Vale, not interested, and reporter for the Gotham Gazette. Carmine Falcone? Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Your father knew which hands to shake.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal? It's dangerous. I bet.
The chemicals. Where are they? We're all being played here, including you. Christ almighty! It's... the Waynes. Well, the Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
Back onto the streets of Gotham. See, now look, this is where it happened. Because in the last episode, we
Don't have to do this.
Only you now.
We
Master
saw
Bruce.
Bruce and Alfred come back to the place where it all started. The death of his parents.
I thought I might find you here. The news was upsetting for both of us. But you should see this. I know you come here for solitude, Bruce. More allegations about his ties to the underworld. This isn't going away. It's all so public and messy.
Tell me, all of this is a lie.
I wish I could. There are no angels in Gotham, Bruce. Maybe there never were. I've been dreading this day for nearly 2 decades. I hoped it would never come.
Forget the papers. I want to hear it from you.
The truth is, they were billionaires, Bruce. You can't amass that kind of wealth without making certain moral compromises. It's just not possible. That kind of money taints you.
You kept their secrets for them.
I'm trying to help you understand.
Then try harder!
Hill greased the wheels of politics. Falcone was the muscle. Thomas legitimized the whole enterprise with his name. Your father, Hamilton Hill, and Falcone, they were partners. Nothing happened in Gotham without them knowing.
He's always the last to find out.
Falcone, the papers, they were telling the truth. Everyone knew about this but me.
I know it's a lot to take in. I want you to know I had my suitcases ready. I couldn't stand to be around your father anymore. But then they were killed, and you were all alone. And I just couldn't walk out the door. Everything I did, everything I've ever done, was out of love for you. I hope you can forgive me.
How could I hold this against you? You're all I've got, Alfred.
Thank you. I won't let you down again.
Family matters. Why would I be mad at Alfred for that? Or make Bruce mad
This is
at
the
Alfred?
first time I've been back here since that night. When the police called me to collect you, I thought they'd finally arrested your father. I couldn't believe a low-life thug like Joe Chill would have the audacity to rob and kill Thomas Wayne. He was simply too well known. Too big. Yet, there it was.
He got careless. Criminals always do.
You always said it was a simple mugging. In 20 years, you've never wavered from that story.
I can recall every moment of that night in vivid detail. But maybe that's wrong.
Sometimes we block out things we don't want to face.
Maybe there was some detail I overlooked.
Search the alley to remember the past.
I want him standing here. Right now.
And what would the Batman do with his own parents' killer? The possibilities are frightening.
I take him to jail. Just like any other criminal.
But he's not just any criminal, is he? He was stabbed to death in prison. No one mourns for Joe Chill, Bruce.
I mean, sometimes it's good to remember the past, but if you have like bad memories of the past, it'll haunt your dreams for life.
He just wanted to protect us.
He thought he was invincible. Sadly, he was mistaken.
I always wanted to be brave. Just like him.
And you are. He would be so proud to see that you took a different path.
I still find that hard to believe that it's a theater or an
I love that
auditorium now.
movie. Saw it countless times at that theater. How long did it play there?
Only when you wanted to see it, Bruce. Your mother arranged the special screenings personally.
I never knew that. She was always so good to me.
Anything else to inspect?
Where exactly does the memory end?
With my father pleading, "You don't have to do this." And the gun fires.
And after that? There are considerable gaps in that recollection.
Maybe. Do I really want to know?
Does he?
Stay back!
Take whatever you want! Nothing personal. Just business. They told me you had it coming.
You don't have to do this. Don't look at me. He's making a mistake.
Bruce, are you all right?
That must be an
Wasn't
upsetting,
buggy.
sordid.
They
past.
were assassinated. And Carmine Falcone knows why.
You think he's gonna get the answers out of him? Oh, nice. Trophy earned. Broken memories. I have a feeling Bruce Wayne is gonna get some answers out of him. The same well as Batman knows, cause well, basically they're both the same character. Well, Bruce Wayne is Batman, so whatever Batman's gonna know, as well as Bruce Wayne. So.
But getting you in to see Falcone like this, I don't have to tell you how many rules we're breaking. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm always here.
It's him again.
This could land us both in hot water. I pulled all the strings I had with the lieutenant. This better not come back to bite us.
You owe me, Harvey. And now I need your help.
Those are donations, not loans. You're not entitled to a pound of flesh.
Hell, I'll settle for a handshake and a blind eye.
The last time we brushed shoulders with Falcone, the press made us pay. At least tell me what this is about. Look, I'm all for blind support, but I should at least know what I'm getting myself into.
I'm not sure, but I think Falcone put a hit on my parents.
Wait, what? Bruce, that's terrible.
That's why I have to speak with him. I have to know for sure.
Bruce, I appreciate you opening up to me, but just try and keep it cool in there. I don't want any headlines taking away from my debate with Hill.
Dent, Mr. Wayne, welcome to the GCPD.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
Now, ordinarily, we'd never let you in to see Falcone, but that must be nice to have a DA in your pocket, Mr. Wayne. Bend the rules whenever you need it.
One hand washes the other, Lieutenant.
Is that how it works?
Of course. Otherwise, everyone has dirty hands.
What he means is, we'll repay the favor in kind.
I'm gonna call you on that.
Nice job bringing in Falcone. Yeah, that son of a bitch better not get off again.
He's not getting off the hook, Renee. Not this time.
Mr. Wayne, Sergeant Renee Montoya. I just wanted to say, some of us police support you, despite what the media is saying.
Thanks, Sergeant.
We're keeping Falcone in the infirmary. He's lucky he didn't get roughed up more. I could tell Batman wanted to kill him, but he held back. He cares about doing the right thing.
Whoever he is behind the mask, Batman's a hero to me.
Yeah, it's great to know he's out there watching over the city.
All right, Falcone's inside. Just say what you gotta say. We'll be out here.
So now we're about to go talk to the man himself. Episode 2, Children of Arkham. Oh, we're talking to him one-on-one.
The hell? Bruce Wayne? You must have some clout. My own wife can't get in to see me.
Oh, man.
Good thing I'll be out of here in a week. Just like every other time they tried to put me away.
We need to talk, Falcone.
You weren't so eager the last time we met. But then, I knew you'd come around. Especially after the press got their teeth into you. You're your father's son. Yeah, that's right. Tommy and I were close. More than friends. More like cousins. Going back decades.
Until you sent Joe Chill to kill him.
Ah, so that's what this is really about, eh? The pup digging up a 20-year-old killer.
2 killings, and they were never forgotten.
You and me, we're practically family. I thought you'd have figured that out by now. I tried to get through to you at Dent's party. But you showed me the door. Got a whole closet full of birthday presents I was never able to give you. It's a damn shame, you ask me.
We are not family, Falcone. I'm nothing like you.
If you're anything like Thomas Wayne, then we're not so different. Your father, Hill, and me, we ran this city. Still do. God damn this pain. Can't think through it. Morphine's on the side there. Be a good boy and help Uncle Carmine out, huh?
I'll try to make a scene out of it, we might as well.
40 years I keep my veins clean of any of that gunk. But you never forget the tender kiss. It'd be so easy to give me the whole vial, wouldn't it? Enough there to put an old dog down forever. Of course, you'd never know the whole story.
What?
How much of your parents do you have in you? What kind of son did Thomas Wayne make?
I'm not a murderer.
No, you're not. That's why you were kept in the dark. Much better, kid. Thank you. Gesture like that reminds me of your mother. Your father may have been the doctor, but Martha, she had the human touch. Think you got more of her in you, tell the truth. Yeah. There's a kindness in you. You care about people. Even mean old bastards like me.
Well, I wouldn't know. You took her from me when I was 9 years old.
What, you really think I hired Chill? Sure. I worked with Joe Chill from time to time. Put a button on someone, he'd take him out. But I never ordered that hit on your parents.
So who did?
You can't trust anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you call friend. Your parents learned that.
They're waiting for you in hell!
What the?
The bastard had to die.
Hands in the air! Stand down! Get a doctor! Secure this floor! No one gets in or out! Go! Go!
Oh my god. Now what? Oh, she's in handcuffs. Bruce Wayne witnessed it, so he has to be there too.
We are in deep shit.
Are we
I
now?
bought us some time, but not much. Word's gonna get out, sooner or later. Why would she do something like this? We had Gotham's biggest crime lord in our grasp. This close, we were this close!
I don't know. I hardly recognized her when she burst in. She was so different from the woman we met in the hall.
It's a disgrace. Another officer gone rogue.
Just doesn't make any sense. She'd never do anything to hurt the department.
Falcone's case meant justice for 1,000 unnamed victims. And now it is a PR disaster. How can I run against corruption when our own cops are redecorating the precinct with their prisoners' brains? Listen, we gotta get out in front of this. We gotta spin it as best we can. Issue a statement saying that we have the shooter in custody. Details are still coming in and that we're investigating. The usual.
Slow down, Harvey. We need the facts first.
The simple fact is she walked in and shot him.
Then we need the complex facts, like how and why.
Lieutenant, Mr. District Attorney, Falcone's lawyers are here.
Oh, Christ. I can delay them for a little while, but we still need answers.
So you're not gonna say?
Tell me if she says anything. I have to know why she did this.
He's placing his trust in him to get the answers. So that would mean
Alfred, Falcone's been murdered.
Good God.
I'm looking into it, but I'll need access to the back computer for anything I find.
Connection secured.
Alfred, I'm gonna try and confirm some suspicions of mine.
since he's alone, he might as well do his Batman's tech smart skills, whatever it's called. Alright, let's figure out why she did this. Her skin.
Her veins. Still visible beneath her skin. Fresh injection site. That doesn't look like blood. Alfred, I think I found the substance. Analyze and forward me the result.
I don't understand.
Of course. I'll be in touch as soon as I have the results.
She must have been with Harvey and Gordon.
Mr. Wayne? What's going on? Oh, but I got this awful feeling something terrible
She doesn't
happened.
remember?
Everything is such a blur.
Sergeant, you have to think. What do you remember?
Oh, God. Falcone. I was hoping it wasn't real.
I believe you were drugged, Sergeant.
It would explain a lot. Listen, you have to believe me. I talk big about hurting thugs like Falcone, but I would never betray the lieutenant. Everything is so foggy. I remember a sharp pain.
There's an injection site on your neck.
Then I just felt light. Like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt, no consequence. There was a voice in my ear insisting Falcone was gonna get off. And all I knew was that I had to stop that. I had to, no matter what. The reasons why I shouldn't, they were a million miles away.
Did you see a face? Could you ID a suspect?
I don't think so.
You must remember some detail. Try.
I remember a hand on my arm, guiding me like a parent with a child. The voice, it was saying something about revolution.
What?
Cobblepot said something similar.
True.
I'm so sorry, Lieutenant. I've let you down.
We stalled Falcone's lawyers for now, but they'll be back. How is she? Did she tell you anything?
Yeah, hey, don't worry about that now.
Someone used her as a weapon, Harvey. They drugged her and sent her after Falcone.
Hey, get forensics in here. Now!
She remembers a voice saying something about revolution.
That's not much to go on.
Now, if you're bringing forensics in, let's get Bruce out.
Alfred, I gotta get back to the manor. I've got a lead on whoever's behind this.
Bruce!
What's she doing here?
What are you doing here? My friends in the GCPD have been telling stories about some kind of lockdown?
I'm sorry, Vicky. I don't have time.
Don't brush me off. Word is there were shots fired near where Falcone was being held. Know anything about that? I mean, you must have been back there when it happened.
Where did you get that?
So it's true?
No, I didn't say that.
Listen, I owe you for those files on Falcone. I got a lot of credit at the Gazette for that story. Whatever's going on here, you can't afford to be associated with it. Let me help you. I can keep your name out of whatever we print, but you need to give me something I can use. Who fired the shots? A cop? I can tell by the way you're brushing me off that something happened. Just give me something to run with.
A police sergeant, Renee Montoya.
Wait, Sergeant Montoya?
You didn't get this from me.
I just hope she gets... I hope she doesn't, like, you know, spread it out to the public. Knowing how she's gonna keep his name out of things, it's kind of a hard thing to do. Especially if you're a news reporter. You gotta give all the facts, all the details, the truth even. But I swear, I was starting to trust Vicky Vale, but now all of a sudden I'm not. She kept popping up almost everywhere that Bruce went. Like important places like the GCPD, the Arkham Asylum. Even when I gave her the files.
Drugged Montoya himself, or someone else is using his revolutionary rhetoric. Either way, I need to find him. Let's put our drones in the air and start a search. I'll run a trace on his cell. In the meantime, we have to find out what we can do about this drug.
The computer's been analyzing the chemicals from Montoya's bloodstream.
Throw that up on the monitor. The residue is similar to the nerve agent I found at the docks.
Sorry about that.
Let's see what we got.
It's ironic that Falcone died at the hands of someone drugged with his chemicals. Who'd have guessed that's how he'd meet his maker? Prone in his sickbed, surrounded by police who were ordered to protect him.
Murder at the hands of Montoya. That's not justice.
Whoever did this was judge, jury, and executioner. No one should act as all three. I hope he told you something before he was killed. What did you learn from him?
Practically family, he said.
Family? Funny, I don't recall any Sunday dinners with the mob.
It wasn't Falcone who called the hit.
Yes, well, I suppose that makes sense. Your father, Hill, and Falcone would have balanced each other out.
Computers pinpointed reference points on the two compounds.
Okay, so... Excuse me. Montoya got injected with the nerve agent. There's a match verified, so we need to break apart the contaminated sample from the docks, because it's the same nerve agent. So like, it's the same nerve agent, but one was also a contaminated sample, the other one was a type of control sample. We need to look at both points
The
of
men at the
interest.
docks were doused with the base chemicals. The reaction was messy. They were out of control.
Okay, now let's look at Montoya's sample.
This refined drug is like a weapon. It only took a small injection to strip Montoya of her moral filters and make her act on her base impulses.
That is insane.
Both compounds seem stable, but they're quick to fall apart. Whoever processed it knew what they were doing.
What could the creators of such a drug possibly have in mind? Fighting your wars is one thing, but drugging others to fight them for you? Oh.
Considering the amount they stole from Falcone, they could build a small army of remorseless assassins.
The thought is chilling. Your drones are in position to triangulate Cobblepot's location.
Select a drone to search for Oswald's cell phone signal.
Find her now! Send a strong message.
Select another drone to continue your search. So we're trying to cover all basics, cover all tactics, and then once we're close, it'll pinpoint the exact location that we need to find Oswald Cobblepot. Last drone.
There you go.
There we go.
Right.
Okay, now what? He's there? The Skyline Club.
The Skyline Club. Jesus, didn't even wait for Falcone's body to get cold, did you, Oz?
Going to speak with him, Bruce?
Bruce Wayne already tried talking with Cobblepot. It's time he met the Batman.
That's true. Bruce Wayne already tried talking to Cobblepot, so now it's Batman's turn.
If Falcone finds out I helped you, he'll kill me. Your boss won't be doing much of anything. Ever again.
That's nice. If he wanted to listen on what he was saying, he just had to use his fingers.
You lot, come check out this office.
What is he looking for?
You can help me.
Whoa.
Let him go.
Batman! It's about time. You kill a crime boss, you'd expect a word of thanks from Gotham's #1 vigilante. Oh, don't worry, I'll pass your gratitude on to those who made it happen. They'll be pleased to know you think so highly of their work.
I said let him go.
You hear that, Roland? That sounded like an order.
I'll crush him.
Now, have a little respect for the Bat. Think he underestimates you. Is this about Falcone? We all saw how you felt about Falcone. Pounded him into a pulp on live TV. If you were truly the defender of this city, you'd have finished the job yourself. Admit it, Falcone deserved to die. Vermin like Falcone, they deserve to be stomped out.
Do we have to go through this multiple times? Batman does not kill.
Personal experience.
I don't kill my enemies.
Maybe that's why you got so many. Might be time to reconsider. As a show of good faith, I'm gonna let this one go. How's about we talk this through? We helped you with Falcone. Now, if we could just cut out the rest of the rot, like Wayne and Hill, ordinary folks might be able to breathe.
What is it about this place that attracts criminal scum like you? What does Bruce Wayne have to do with this?
Pretty Boy's got himself a fat bank account, thanks to his parents. Only problem is, they took that money from people that
He
couldn't
didn't like
fight
that.
back. Here's the thing. I actually admire you, Batman. We both want the same kinds of things. Me and my people, we've got big plans for Gotham.
They found Catwoman. What do you want with her?
We had a deal. She didn't make good on it. So sorry this didn't work out, mate. I'd stay on watch. I would, but I still got a Catwoman problem to deal with. Oh, what's her name again?
Selina.
Yes! Oh, beautiful name.
What is he gonna do? Oh great, now I gotta fight him.
Gonna have to try harder than this.
Oh my goodness me. Just in time. Where did he go?
Alfred, track down Selina Kyle.
I'll find her right away.
She's going to be in danger the minute Batman finds her. Maybe Batman may find her before Cobblepot may find her. I mean, who knows? The possibilities are endless here. You wanna talk? But without no capes. Basically, you wanna talk to each other with face to face, knowing that y'all know each other now, real identity wise. Why is everybody looking at him like that?
Is that Bruce Wayne?
You really think he'd show up here?
Oh, tunes for drinking, dancing, and fighting. Not necessarily in that order.
Drinking, dancing, and fighting.
Did you hear?
You lost? Because I don't have time for tourists.
What is that
Looks
supposed
like
to
you
mean?
walked into the wrong bar.
Yeah, I'm looking for a woman.
You wouldn't be the first.
Selina Kyle, I'm told she practically lives here.
Selina, huh? You don't strike me as her type.
You'd be surprised.
Hey, don't I know you? It is you. Knew it. The cops take all your fancy clothes? Are you trying to lay low? Of course, you're not really the low-lying type.
Buy you a drink?
How about a few? It ain't like you're short on cash.
Leave him alone, Frank. Man's just trying to have a quiet drink.
You didn't seem to mind the company. Whatever.
Selina, I need to tell you something important.
Better be an apology.
What?
You were supposed to take care of our mutual problem. Instead, you just pissed him off.
That's why I'm here. You're in danger.
I've had rats on my tail all day.
The man who hired you, his name is Oswald Cobblepot.
Never heard of him.
He goes by Penguin.
Penguin? Shit. Ugh, you've got to be kidding me. You should have just killed me on that rooftop. I'm dead anyway. When you screw someone over, you really screw them. The Penguin.
It's not my fault that you're in this, Selina, but I can help you out of it. Tell me what you know about Penguin.
I only know him by reputation. I'm surprised you never heard of him. He's a big deal across the pond. He's more dangerous than you think.
I grew up with Oz. He's the first real friend I ever had.
I'm not surprised. Questionable morals and a penchant for theatrics. You two have a lot in common. The question is, why Gotham? Why now? It's not like he's hurting for crime syndicates abroad. Why leave that?
He stole mind-altering chemicals from Falcone.
Drugs aren't really Penguin's M.O.
Well, maybe he's branching out.
Well, I'm not sticking around here to find out.
Oswald, Penguin is about to unleash God knows what on the city. You can't just leave.
A good reason not to be here when he does. You want to stay? That's your choice.
I need you, Selina.
That right?
If Penguin is as deadly as you say, I need all the help I can get.
Bruce, sweetie, the gallant knight thing, it really is adorable. But what would Harvey think? The two of us, working together. After all, I'm not really an all work and no play kind of girl. Harvey knows that.
You and Harvey, it's pretty clear you aren't just friends.
Please, I'm just toying with him. I only take my claws out for someone special. You and I...
Oh, what is this now?
Please, don't wreck my bar.
Well, Bruce, you were right.
Selina Kyle, Penguin says hello.
They're changing the music into a fighting
We're here
stage.
for her. If you care about your own skin, you'll get the hell out.
She's with me. I think you need to leave.
Is that how y'all want to play? Let's do this. I love bar fights. Oh, come on. You just gotta get melee weapons involved.
Not done yet.
The sweeping leg kick. Nice.
I think they want more.
Then let's give it to him.
Back to back, huh? Oh my goodness, that's what I'm talking about. Are they done yet? Nice.
You fight pretty good. For such a pretty boy. Come on, this way.
That was awesome.
You see anything? Negative. Let's check the other side.
Are we alone?
Yeah, we're alone.
Let's get out of here.
You could tell you
I'll
could
take the
have felt
rooftops.
something.
You take the alley.
Wait. When will I see you again?
When you least expect it. You shouldn't trust me, you know.
Alfred, I'm uploading the contents of a smartphone to the back computer. Check to see if there's anything on the phone we can use.
Is that a tiny little flash drive?
Processing it now. Is everything all right? There are quite a few police cars convening on your location.
It's fine. Has the back computer found anything yet?
Bruce, there are a number of messages here, all from Mayor Hill.
Mayor Hill?
The last voicemail is his. Listen to this.
I gave you everything I have on Wayne. I've held up my end of the bargain, and I expect you to do the same.
This is very shady indeed. Whatever they're talking about, it doesn't sound good.
I should have guessed. What else is on there?
Looks like they were in contact many times.
If Hill's talking to Penguin, he must know something. It's time I paid him a visit.
I agree. The mayor must have answers, but if I may offer a word of advice. People look up to Batman after how you handled Falcone. Terrorizing the mayor could damage that goodwill. Then again, Batman's methods would certainly get him talking immediately. Bruce would have to depend on his guile to loosen Hill's lips.
So visit him as Bruce? Or visit him as Batman? I don't know what to do. I'm gonna visit him as Bruce.
Going as Bruce is the smart choice.
Sorry, the mayor's busy. Do you have an appointment? The mayor's doing debate prep. He really can't be disturbed right now. Excuse me, Mr. Wayne?
I was really hoping you'd be able to help me out.
Where's her hair?
Who knows? Maybe I could return the favor one day.
It seems you do have an appointment, Mr. Wayne. Silly me.
This game is still bugged and glitched as it is.
Bruce Wayne? Finally, you've come to see me. Of course, only after your name's been dragged through the mud. Don't get me wrong, I'm glad to see you. But you're a day late and a great many dollars short.
This isn't a social call, Hill. I'm here for answers.
Well, well, straight to business. And I was going to have Deborah make you a martini. Your father and I, we took this city and made it ours. Falcone too, rest his soul. We built everything we have. You were born with it. A young man like you wouldn't understand what it takes to rise to the top.
Oh, I understand. Very well.
I gave you everything I have on Wayne. I've held up my end of the bargain, and I expect you to do the same. Sounds like me.
It is you.
So, what's your point? I take it you have one. Or are you just fond of my dulcet tones?
Why attack me? Because of Dent and the campaign?
I'm in Cobblepot's crosshairs, same as you.
But you fed them dirt on me.
Only the files I seized from Wayne Manor. Your
That was
father,
him?
Falcone, and I, we had ways of getting anything we wanted. How do you think your family got the land for Wayne Tower? Cobblepot wants retribution because we took his family's land. Oswald's family signed it over to us, along with the rest of their assets.
Even if that's true, it's no excuse for Cobblepot's crimes.
I quite agree. It doesn't hurt to understand your enemy's motives. There's so much more I could share, if only we were friends. I could help you deal with Penguin, let you in on some family history. But I'm caught in a dogfight for my political career, and my rival has bottomless pockets. Now, if that rival were to say, drop out, or his advertising spend were to dry up, I might have a lot more resources for helping a new friend.
Not a chance, Hill. I'm not cutting Harvey loose.
Were you dropped on your head? When the mayor of Gotham extends a hand, you take it.
I don't need your hand. Not with your voice on tape.
You forget who you're talking to. I'm the man that says I never left such and such a message. And all the judges bow their heads and say, yes, sir. I'm the man who sends the police to your house to take your things, and I give them to whoever I please. You're nothing like your father. You'd never have the backbone to do what we did. I'm the heavyweight, Wayne, and you're punching above your weight. Get out of the ring before you get hurt.
I would never stoop so low. My backbone doesn't have the bend.
Let me put it this way. If that voicemail makes it to the papers, or anywhere else I don't like, I'll turn my commissioner loose on your lieutenant for that fiasco down at the precinct.
Gordon?
And then I'll turn him on you and Dent for being there. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a debate
for what?
For. Get him out of here.
Whatever deal you made with Penguin, he won't honor it.
Don't worry about me. You should watch your own back.
Why is he really threatening him like that? Like, really though? And he's holding a gun out.
Alfred, get a warning to Gordon. Tell him to increase security at the debate. Hill seems to think he's safe, but Penguin's still out there.
Things might turn south immediately. I was about to say, what's going on? Because I was moving the cursor for a second. About to. He's suiting up.
I wonder what else is on here.
Let's find out.
As per your request, Lieutenant Gordon has tripled security at the debate.
Thanks, Alfred.
It's a plan of the old Monarch Theater.
The auditorium where the debate's being held. I hacked into the image feeds from the security cameras at the auditorium.
Just to be safe.
Just to be safe.
Hills, details about your father. They must have been quite upsetting. I can't imagine how you must feel. To learn so much in so little time.
None of that matters now. The only thing that does is stopping Oz.
The city needs you now, more than ever. I'll leave you to it then.
The codex updated as well as the Gotham
District
feed.
Attorney Harvey Dent appears to be hitting some potholes on his path to the mayor's office. Despite the backing of billionaire Bruce Wayne, rumors persist that
This
the
is an
candidate
impressive
having
computer. I wish I had a
trouble
computer
paying
like
his
this.
campaign staff and making ad buys. A Dent spokesperson said these rumors are nothing more than a smear tactic perpetuated by the incumbent Mayor Hill's campaign.
In other news, nobody goes to Gotham's dive bars expecting a quiet night out. But police
Two
say
things
the
kind
brawl
of updated in the
tonight at
codex
Stack
as
Deck
well
Bar in
as
Lewisburg
known.
was the rowdiest one in recent memory. Reports say multiple arrests were made, with all the suspects taken into custody while unconscious. Police are seeking an unidentified man and woman who were seen in conversation with the assailants shortly before the fight.
Whatever Bruce can find on the back computer, he's going to show up in person as Batman. So, we need to go through these security surveillance cameras to find out what else is going on. Like, yeah, he may see the triple amount of security that is going on at the theater, but there may be something else that he may need to find. So, Let's just watch the security cameras to see.
Wait a minute. The images on these cameras haven't changed. Something's wrong.
Penguin's men may have commandeered the cameras on their end.
Something is
wrong. Just be looking at
what they want us to see. Warn Gordon that he may have visitors. I have to get down there now.
Because what would have happened
Harvey
if Bruce
needs to get out of there?
If Bruce brought the phone to Batman, they would have done that immediately.
Hey, Bruce. Man, I'm glad you called. I needed to talk to you, actually. Something's come up. Something that's... well, it's not exactly pleasant.
Harvey, listen to me. Your life is in danger.
Because of Penguin and his thugs?
Thanks, but there is an army of security here. They have me in some back room until the debate begins.
For my own protection, they said. A little bit of overkill, if you ask me.
That's
it's
not enough.
Overkill, Harvey. It's a real...
Please. I need to get this off my chest.
Look.
Bruce, I didn't want to do this over the phone, but...
my advisors are telling me that I need to...
that I need to
distance myself from you. Until all this mess with your family blows over. They're afraid it's not...
I get it. It's the smart move, but let's talk about that later.
I'm glad you see it that way.
What with the allegations in the press, and now this mess with Falcone, you're a
liability.
But here's the thing, Bruce.
Without your money...
I am dead in the water. I know this is a delicate topic, but I need you to keep me afloat.
I may have to trash you in public.
No, let me say this real quick. Because of what happened at the stack deck, the bar. Cobblepot Penguin was going after Catwoman, Selena Kyle. Defeating the thugs and taking the phone. That was their backup plan. Cause if Bruce didn't just take the phone, the plan would have been in set, but he took the phone, analyzed it in the back computer. They must have hacked their own security feed as if nothing was going on. That was a fake security feed, surveillance feed. I keep saying security. That was a fake live camera surveillance feed. They have the real feed with them just in case. So they were having Alfred and Bruce look at nothing, as far as I can tell. That's why he needs to hurry up and get down
You
here.
and me, we'll know the truth about our friendship.
No matter what, we need a new mayor. Hill needs to be removed.
I knew you'd see it that way.
Listen, I hate to push you,
But I need to know. Can I count on your money, Bruce?
What?
Whatever it takes to save Gotham. That's what we wanted.
I'll always support you, Harvey.
Oh, thank you, Bruce. Thank you. You don't know how much this means to me. To Gotham. I'm sorry, Bruce. The makeup person is here. Guess she needs to put on my face.
I hope you can still watch the debate somewhere. No matter what I have to say tonight, remember.
You are always my friend.
Harvey!
If Gordon tripled the security tonight at the debate, Penguin must have tripled the amount of goons to take over. Which is why he's so much well exposed at the debate and in danger. What's he doing on the roof?
Yeah, all quiet so far.
I've got a feeling that's about to change.
I'm glad I took a chance on this collaboration of ours. Keep on doing what you're doing, and the rest of Gotham will start to see you like I do. A hero.
I appreciate the sentiment, Jim. We have bigger things to worry about right now.
Your security has been compromised.
I've got patrols on every door.
You better check on them.
I'd keep that holstered if I were you.
What's she doing here? She was part of that robbery at the mayor's office.
Really? You're gonna drag out that dead horse?
I think she's mending her ways.
Oh, he's right, Lieutenant. I don't do the bad things anymore. Unless it's on request.
Oh my
This
goodness.
better not come back to bite me. Alpha Patrol, come in.
That, incident in the bar. Dead is its own kind of cage. I can't stand being in it. Not that I needed your help or anything, but you had my back. I thought I'd repay the favor. You know, like you scratch my back, I cut some people up.
Doing the right thing. Maybe there's hope for you yet.
Don't read too much into it. I'm just allergic to owing you anything.
None of my men on the ground are responding.
Enough waiting. We're going in.
Alpha, do you read?
Now, aren't you glad I'm here?
You have a better shot than my SWAT team of getting in there quietly. We are seriously underfunded at the GCPD.
Sounds like a vote for Dent, Lieutenant.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our live debate for the next mayor of Gotham City. This is an important debate for these two candidates, incumbent Mayor Hamilton Hills and the challenger...
Something's going on. Why isn't the Alpha Bravo team, whatever Gordon called it, responding? Did they take all their walkie-talkies or something?
Rising crime rates, income inequality, yes, a masked vigilante loose on our streets. Candidates will tackle it all.
They were killed on
At least
sight.
we know why they weren't responding.
Gordon, we found one of your patrols. They've been terminated.
Damn sons of...
Ladies and gents, as you might have guessed, there's been a change to tonight's program. First order of business, firing the moderator!
What is he doing?
I hate to be a downer, but these hostages... I don't like their chances.
They just didn't have a head for the issues.
Casualties are inevitable. It's only a question of how many.
Inspiring. You really know how to pep a girl up.
You'll do. Get out here. Keep it quiet back there.
Is that
These guys
Vicky
are armed to
Vale?
the teeth.
We need a new moderator.
Come on, you.
You there! Yes! You! Thank you for volunteering.
It is her.
Please, no.
Go on, then. Introduce the candidates. Stage fright, huh? All right, I'll get you started, but this is your show.
3 hostiles. Gotta take them out quietly.
He's pulling up the holographic display to indicate his points of interest.
Smart.
Goes first. Questions. Asking questions.
Mr. Dent, the subject on everyone's mind is the new Wayne Mental Health Facility.
That would be a good idea.
Easy. Rule 2. Scratching, biting, and kicking each other are all encouraged. Rule 3. Always, always tell the truth. It will work.
Jesus. Oh, you still crawling? Oh, we're gonna have to fix that. I ain't calling nobody.
Keep your heads down. Make for the police line.
And now, a word from our sponsor.
My downtrodden brothers and sisters of Gotham, you have nothing to fear. We are the children of Arkham. We are here to end the masquerade and expose the corruption that's ruined your city. For too long, men like your esteemed mayor have profited from the pain of innocence.
Did you ever meet the guy on the screen?
Nope. Smart to let someone else do your dirty work.
Look into the hearts of these spineless creatures, chosen to
Go
lead.
on, love. You know what to do.
Oh. That's the nerve agent.
Show Gotham your true selves. Tell them what you really think about the city you pretend to love.
Everybody in Gotham saw that moderator get shot on live TV. What's going on in there?
First off, we should incinerate the pool.
Oh, not him again. We're going through the vents.
Gotham is full. The city is flaws, but make it beautiful.
We're out of time, Batman. The brass is going nuts with those two drunks on stage.
Corrupt politicians.
And what about the corrupt elite? The men's fortunes of the corporation. You're like your friend, Bruce Wayne, doing fancy.
Points of interest. What are we gonna do?
Roll the tape!
Subject 9.
I thought your father was dead.
Subject 9. Esther Cobblepot. You've been declared criminally insane and committed to Arkham indefinitely as a ward of the state.
Please, I'll sell you the land. Please don't do this.
You had your chance. You should have made the deal we offered you. Give her the drug.
Thomas, we're friends. Our boys play together.
You were warned, Esther.
This is an old clip.
You know I always get what I want. Commence the procedure. Give her a dose she won't come back from.
Now you know. Now you will see.
We need to get in there now.
Batman! You certainly know how to make an entrance.
Go!
Why don't you kick the crap out of him?
What? Oh my god. Well, that's uncalled for.
You could never.
Fighting you again, huh? Oh, that hurt you, huh?
I took out Thomas Wayne. That was all him. He didn't know when to stop. I had him killed because of it.
Back, my poor old mum.
Quit listening to confessions.
Nobody should kill anyone else.
Wait your turn, Dent.
Well, that took him down all
There's
right.
your mate, Bruce Wayne, your biggest supporter, and he didn't even turn up. Batman! The revolution's already started! It's too late to join!
Let Dent go.
And what if I don't?
I'll crush every bone in your body.
I knew you'd say something like that.
Oh, I gotta save Selina or Harvey.
Hold your fire, damn it!
He burned his face.
Harvey.
Where's the maniac in the mask? We need paramedics over here, now!
I'm guessing this is how he became Two-Face. Cause wait until I see the stats.
City Hall is in
I'll tell you
chaos
why in a
after
few
Mayor
minutes.
Hamilton Hill
Right now,
was
listen to this.
confirmed dead.
While several members of the Children of Arkham have been arrested, the Penguin is still at large.
He won't be the same after this.
Meanwhile, the Wayne family scandal continued to escalate after the full list of Thomas Wayne's victims was released to the public.
There's Catwoman at Wayne Manor.
Lawyers representing Bruce Wayne have no comment at this time.
She would have been more hurt
Children of Arkham, and we have opened your
if I didn't
eyes.
save her. That's it of episode 2, Children of Arkham. Here we go. I can read off the let me read off the stats and then let me tell you why I called Harvey Dent Two-Face, because he is Two-Face. But first, let me read off the stats. Did you ease Falcone's pain or make him suffer. You and 70.4% of players eased Falcone's pain with morphine. 29.6% of the players did not. Did you kiss Selena? You and 78.5% of the players tried to kiss Selena. 21.5% of the players did not. I mean, it would make sense. You're gonna kiss her eventually, people. Let's continue on with the stats. Did you visit Mayor Hill as Bruce or Batman? You and 57.3% of the players chose to visit Mayor Hill as Bruce Wayne. 42.7% of the players decided to visit Mayor Hill as Batman. I mean, it's a bit much. Did you withdraw your funding for Harvey's campaign? You and 91.2% of the players continued to fund Harvey's campaign. 8.8% of players did not. I mean, of course, a huge number of players would do this because you're still Harvey's friend, obviously. Did you save Selena or Harvey? This was like a hard decision for me. You and 62.1% of players saved Selena over Harvey. 37.9% of players did not. That was a... look, honestly, every video I kept watching, people kept saving Harvey. And then Selena will like earn a little bit of distrust out of you for not saving her, but she feels like that she owes Bruce Wayne now more than anything because she got saved by him, by Batman. So let's continue with next time on the Batman Telltale series, Batman the Telltale series. And then I'll tell you guys why
Next
I call
time on
him
Batman, the Telltale series.
Two-Face. But that was Bruce Wayne's voice.
You may have saved me, but this isn't over. You don't know these people, Bruce.
Authorities are scrambling. The so-called Children of Arkham have the city in a frenzy, but there's still no sign of their masked leader. With Hill and Falcone dead by their hands, the question on everyone's lips is, who's next?
After that news about your father sending innocent people to Arkham, sounds like the whole city wants your head on a pike.
The Waynes have always run this company, but now they want to decide what your future at this company will be.
Do you really think Bruce Wayne is worth protecting?
What do you want from me?
You know what I want.